On this episode of In the Studio, we destroy our drums using ToneForge Guilty Pleasure. All right, welcome back to another episode of In the Studio. I am your host, Fluff, and today we are playing with the Seosin track, Silver String. And there's a passage at the very beginning of the bridge that I think could use a little destruction, and we are going to destroy our drums briefly using ToneForge Guilty Pleasure. And here's the part I'm talking about. I'm just going to let this play for a second. I want an effect on the drums, and it's not bit crushed, and it's not clipping per se, but we're going to do something else. So here's the passage I'm talking about. Okay, I want to really mess those drums up. Since the vocal isn't like an AM radio, lo-fi kind of a thing, it's the vocal was left clean, and up front, I still want to hear some gritty lo-fi something. It kind of just feels like it needs it. So we're going to do that today using Guilty Pleasure. So I'm going to go over here on my drum bus. And I'm on my master drum bus, the summing bus for all things drums. And we're going to add Guilty Pleasure. Now right away, it's going to be way gained out, and it's going to be way beyond what we need. I'm actually going to loop this. Okay, so I'm going to turn the gate on. Just enough to get rid of some of that low-level noise. I'm going to turn the output all the way up, and I'm going to turn the presence to 50%. Treble, presence, 50%. Gain, I don't know, 4-ish. We're going to turn the overdrive off. Okay, now you can't really hear it, can you? We are going to use Guilty Pleasure's built-in compressor to bring the level of those up to where we want it to. So I'm gonna let this play again, and I'm gonna mess with the threshold. And we're just gonna really crush it, and just really, we're really destroying the drums here, but it sounds cool, I promise. Okay, you saw me playing with it quite a bit. I have the threshold just almost maxed, and I have the output of it maxed. You see the meter, the output meter on Guilty Pleasure just maxed, but it's still musical and it still sounds good. And I'm basically using the gain control of the amplifier to kind of ride the volume a little bit and how distorted it gets, because I don't want it too distorted. I still want you to know that there is some drums. So I'm going to play that over again, and I'm just going to flip it on and off, and we're going to hear a huge difference in the effect that I was going for. Here we go.
In the
And then, of course, I would automate that to only come on at the parts I want it to be on and then switch off like I did manually right there. But this is kind of a producer role kind of a thing where you're making creative decisions using unconventional plugins for unconventional applications. And yeah, I've always wanted to hear what that kind of sounds like, and this fit the bill very, very nicely. For more information on this and all Joey Sturgis Tones plugins, feel free to visit joeysturgistones.com.